Oh my lord.
Okay, you know what? Let's focus back on this. We're going straight into the drafting phase, ladies and gentlemen, for game number 1 in this best of 3 series.
go.
Our opening match of the day with Selangor Red Giants on blue side, TLID on red side. Luo Yi Granger been banned out. From TLID, they've also taken away the Jawhead Jushin Fanny and a first pick for SRG in the Suyo.
Right.
Finally, Jawhead man.
Jawhead gets banned out, but Badong, hero spotlight that we talked about earlier, is still on the board. Will TLID utilize that, or will they have a different approach here? Matilda and as well as Hilda here. So yeah, it's somehow still their identity. MPLID Grand Finals, they rock the Hilda and the Matilda in the same comp.
I am not really a fan of both these heroes used in the first phase. You know, I prefer Hilda being safe for the second pick, just for the sake of like this Hilda now is that set on the XP lane, right? This is Hilda run, so you don't really have that surprise anymore, or like the flexibility on where this Hilda is going to go. But the Matilda though, this is a staple for Team Liquid ID. Now they can play the heroes that kind of lacks mobility, like Alpha. Even if you want to be a bit more creative, the tank junglers is still on the board too if you play Matilda.
Okay, so with the Harith and the Sicilian as well here, not a lot of flex here by both teams, right? I mean, Harith, Sicilian kind of set in stone as well. Harith gold, Sicilian mid. The response though, Joy here, very, very bold, no? Because Sicilian technically is able to survive in the rhythm of Joy's ult.
Oh yeah, but I don't know about surviving, but the longer the game goes, it's harder for Sicilian to kind of contain the damage, like the pure damage coming from Fabian. But I think there are still a lot of counters that you can pick, especially the Tigreal, and also the Balearic is usually good to kind of deter or maybe just limiting the potential of this Joy, you know. And it's been used in M6.
Second phase coming into that, Moskov gets taken away. Oh, interesting. Because, you know, we were talking about how TLID would kind of stick to what they know. But this is kind of the first time that they've actually brought up the Matilda as well in Snapdragon Challenge Finals.
Right. But
So they are
MPLID, we
experimenting.
have seen the Matilda and Hilda combination. So it's actually just sticking to comfort from the side of TLID.
So what is Aaron going to be playing, right? With the Moskov being banned out. The Cho gets taken away from TLID, respecting SRG.
I mean, usually Aaron in this kind of condition, even though it is on a losing lane in the end, Claude will be the choice just to kind of use it to dive towards the backline, towards Stormy, probably the prime target, especially in the late game. But there's still obviously a lot of things to consider, especially, again, that I said earlier, losing lane is something that usually Aaron doesn't want to play. But with Matilda, you can kind of, you know, soften the blow a little bit.
I feel like Bruno might be a better pick.
Bruno is good.
Throwing it back.
Bruno is good. But if they want to bank on magic power, Lunox is known to counter the Harith as well. But Bruno banned out. With the Bruno ban out here, yeah, it somehow limits the hero here for Aaron Shiki. I know it's kind of a reach with the magic powers in Joy and Matilda, perhaps later on with the mid. But I believe Lunox here can make a play.
Is it too much magic damage
That's
though?
the thing, that's the thing.
And technically, Irital has also been, you know, finding success in the gold lane. What do you think about the Irital against the Harith?
I like the Irital. Paired with Matilda, it's more mobile now. It's more agile and it's more hard to catch. Where Selangor Red Giants, as of now, has no hero that can really lock and assure CC. Let's see here, TLID, what will they respond with? Because technically, they can pick up a mid laner here first. It's got to be the Irital. So they will open the card for Aaron Chiki.
Yeah, and I like Irital too, just for the fact that you have Hilda and also Joy, which, you know, kind of guaranteed you a lot of attention to those two heroes. And usually Irital, you're not playing a pure front to back. You want to flank from the get, you want to hit dudes from the back, you know? And it's going to be hard for Selangor Giants to kind of contain them if they want to play a hero like a Tigreal or something like that.
So they need dive now, right? Do you think Khalid is an option maybe for SRG?
I like Khalid. I also like Gatot Kacha, but Fulvius is much better, right? You're able to distract, you're able to buy time. Sure, you don't have a Matilda in your own composition, but at least you're able to buy time for your teammates and perhaps go to a better positioning. And you mentioned the Khalid, so it's gonna be a Khalid roam, not the Khalid EXP.
Okay, so a lot less invades, a lot less invading maneuvers coming in from Mr. Weedy with the Mathilda, because at least in the early game, it's not really the greatest matchup when you take all the first skill damage away from a Khalid. Now, what's going to be the final pick here from Team Liquid? I feel like they kind of still like a frontliner, you know, even though they still have to pick a mid laner here. So maybe a mid laner that doesn't really need a lot of protection, like a Novaria or something like that in the back.
Varia can do. Valentina also
Oh,
comes to
yeah.
mind, but the Farsa is going to rock the Land of Dawn here. Haskell, gotta be careful. Yumes and Stormy has a target.
This
That's
is
you.
this is Yeheskil's signature Farsa from back when he was still Syndrome, though. So if
Last year's SPS.
last year, but like early year. I
Yeah.
think? It was like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago.
It has been a long time. I feel like Yeheskil is that type of player that would know positioning, and he's a lot safer when it comes down to it. So with that being said, we are going straight into the game. We're gonna throw it over to the boys. Sheffin, Gani, take it away.
Kicking off day number 2 of SPS Challenge Finals with a heavy hitter. Snapdragon Team Liquid ID versus Selangor Red Giants, the rematch of the upper bracket M6 World Championship.
Sindo versus Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into the Land of Dawn and witness game number 1 of this best of 3.
Okay, we're gonna see some of the spells that they're picking here. Aaron Chiki going a bit aggressive with these sprints instead of the Purify, and he can kind of evade some of the damage or the threat away from Sarcastic Diving, or maybe the bad impacts coming in from Mr. Stormy as well. As we're gonna see the caster's prediction here.
Yo.
No bias, by the way.
Yo,
We love Malaysia.
we're actually unanimous here on the board, 2-1 as well. And let's see here, will it differ the results? Let's see here. Talent-wise here, nothing too crazy. 3 tenacities though from the side of SRG.
Probably the one thing that I kind of curious about is the Master Assassin coming in from Mr. Aaron Chiki and the full-on defensive emblem from Innocent. So they put a lot of emphasis on the 1v1s, the laning phase, so they're going to be able to win the lane here. Meanwhile, Fabian, already level 4, Sakai's going to be chased on.
Yeah, looking for a kill here. Already forced Yumes to use that flicker early. So let's see here. Will it affect the turtle take later on, or will it not?
Sakai's with a snipe there. Cheeky maneuver, cheeky steals. As we're going to see the top lane here, Uran and Cram. So obviously in the early game, in terms of just like pure damage, Cram will be able to kind of win it out against Uran, but the fact that Uran has a lot of healing that he can do in the bushes makes this a bit more complicated than it seems. Now, everyone is trying to get level 4 before the first turtle begins. I feel like for just the potential of objective fights, Selangor Giants has a bit of an edge.
You can see here Graham already taking some heat. Flickers out though, but now you can see here Aran doing work, finds first blood, and that's TLID on the board first. Let's see here. TLID will make a move on towards the turtle, and SRG, they will concede without any compensation.
Interesting that Yumes is actually on the gold lane a lot here in the early game, even before the turtle. He doesn't care about the objective setup, and he might be punished here with Yeheskil.
Oh, let's see here, heavy crossbow already spent. Humes trying to survive, trying to buy time as well, but Aaron Shiki will not be able to deal the final blow. Yeheskil though, from the flanks with the feather edge strike will secure that kill. Now it's a 4 or 5v1 almost, and that's gonna be the gold laner, Innocent, taken down. TLID, monster start.
absolutely monstrous, especially towards the preferred target here, Innocent Kalpita, because they are bullying the cat, they are abusing the cat in the gold lane. And this is something that Aaron Shiki really wants, right? Once you get an edge or like an advantage in the gold lane, the laning phase becomes much more easier than before. Innocent gotta play a bit more careful from now on, and Aaron Shiki will for sure use that to his favor.
Well, you can see here, 3 minutes in, the economy here already has a slight lean towards the LID side. SRG, what can they do here to find at least an equalizer here? No follow-up damage here, not enough damage I feel like here in the first 3 minutes from the side of SRG.
Gotta say, Yums needs to be a bit more aggressive, you know, because he is the hope for Slangorid Giants in terms of early game. Aside from that, Cram cannot really rotate as good as Aran, so he's gonna be late a lot of times if he wants to go for a fight. And Aran can pretty much heal up on any occasion, so he's a bit more mobile and also flexible in the fights that you're gonna take. So Yums will be the main focus, or like the saving grace in the early game for Slangorid Giants. Meanwhile, Fabian,
Not looking for an angle, but of course it's just Humes there. Stormy though is an A-OK farm, I feel like, right? Untouched, made a couple of recalls, but generally speaking here, Sicilian in this current patch mid-game, so expect him to perhaps have a spike minute 8, minute 9. Now though, it's gonna be the second turtle, take Feather, airstrike early just to zone members. Was that too premature? Good airborne, circling eagle. So, oh my goodness, Sakai's deleted, and that's Fabian just looking for more. That's gonna be the double for Fabian. Turtle though is still up, and I don't believe SRG has the firepower to take over, and that's the second newt for TLID.
Great decision coming in from TLID, especially Fabian just ditching the turtle just to get kills. And the whole TLID knows that they need to kind of delay the turtle just a little bit. And look at this, Gani. Aran, this is a different of Phobius and also a Hilda. Hilda can be everywhere in the map, especially in the first skill when you get boosted up in the movement speed part. And now TLID is making sure that they are going to capitalize on that fact.
Gotta be careful though. SRG has 5 members in this vicinity. Aran just giving out info, and now Cram actually initiates out towards Aran. The damage is enough to take him down. First kill for SRG. TLID, they will disengage, but that's gonna be the first win for SRG 5 minutes in.
Bit of a humbling experience in this game for Aran. He cannot be overextending too much, even though he's a Hilda in early game. Already built up the Thunderbelt and a lot of emphasis towards the physical defense first instead of the magical defense, despite Innocent on Harith and also Stormy on the Sicilian. So, oh, finally, there is a cloak there. Just a single and cloak pod for Mr. Aran.
Here, a Husk Claw's already built as well from Aaron Cheeky. He wants to survive a bit more, not focus onto damage just yet. Circling Eagle though spent here, knocking up one. Iran is busy going up against Humes here, just trying to distract, but Innocent gets what he wants, and that's a turn. Oh, off-camera kill! That's practically a solo! Fabian, what are you doing?
He is killing Sakai's is what he's doing. A solo one at that! That is a beautiful maneuver coming in from Mr. Sigma himself, Fabian. That's a huge advantage. Also, Sormi taking a lot of shots there from the feathered airstrike.
Oh, Aran!
Oh, Aran! Gotta watch out!
Yeah, looking for the kill, and he will get it. Stormy even spent his flicker, and not just that, they got the mid turret. Aran now trying to buy time, trying to juke it out. Karam though pops the all-infernal pursuit, but no follow-up damage. Looking for the kill, not enough. Karam now in a 3v1. Will he be able to save this one? Because Fabian is already in the area as well, and TLID, they will back away.
Man, super hard to punish this hero. Even didn't use the sprint in that occasion, but right now Slangorid Giants definitely knows that they have the numbers advantage. They want to take this one. Can they actually do it though against the LID?
FTP has panned. Oh, that might be a mistake as Fabian finds the last turtle. Fabian looking for the back lines. Will it be enough? Now with the damage. Yeah, oh my goodness, Aaron Cheeky will deal damage on towards Sakai's, and that will be 2 members deleted as Aaron Cheeky finds the double. Cram trying to find something, but TLID says no.
He is online much earlier than we thought, already Husk close and on his way, or maybe already on his way towards Berserker's Fury. TLID making use of that team fight to actually steal both of the buffs away from Slangoray Giants, so a lot more gold being put in the pocket for TLID. But like, what a play coming in from them overall. Just Aaron Shiki being so aggressive in this mid-game for Irithel, knowing that he has that lifesteal, he has that durability potential on him, and going crazy with a heavy crossbow.
And TL, I mean, Liquid here is just managed to just outplay SRG rotation-wise, and SRG struggles to find an angle. Even to win a fight, even just to kill a body is really hard to find that angle here so far for SRG.
Yeah, so far is the key word here, especially against Stormy with the Sicilian. You might want to watch out, or maybe just put more urgency towards your engages, trying to end the game as soon as possible, because Stormy, there's not really much catch potential or like CC that can catch Stormy, so they have to be able to be a bit more creative. Meanwhile, yeah, creative.
Yeah, from the flanks here, looking for a kill, flank kill. Doesn't find it yet though, but that will be enough to allow SRG to have space, and also TL here. 10 seconds to the first Lord, and map here says 70% is TLIDs.
A whole different game here for Slangoray Giants. Their opponents yesterday, they were able to 4-0 pretty much everyone in their in front of them, but now it's a different monster. It's TLID marching through Malaysia. Can they actually pull this one off though? Yums already has a good position, but Fabian knows it.
He wants Innocent. Shaman Force popped. Try to buy time, but that's info. No ult for the Harith. Feather Airstrike spent. TLID reposition as well as SRG, and now will they focus down the Lord or will they focus on the fight? Looking for Iran here, but it does seem like TLID wants to take their time. They know they're in control with the conceal. SRG, will they find a body here? It does seem like TLID has spaced things out to perfection. Fabian looking for a kill here. Karam, half HP. That's not good sign for SRG, but TL will back away for now.
Okay, not really the greatest team fight so far for TLID, but they managed to guard the perimeter against Slangoray Giants. They're still very much confident despite being down 7k gold lead. They want to take this fight on. They want to steal this one, even though this is the first Lord. Is it actually a good decision here? I don't think so. They might want to just let this one go, as Saka's going to get chased down by Fabian.
Uh-oh, TL, this means go. Iran looking for blood. Yums and Kram taking more damage. Sakai stuck and he is down. Now it's going to be the double for Aaron. Shiki looking for the triple. He finds the Maniac. My goodness. TL, they are in the zone.
They are eating everything. Some nasi lemak for the whole TLID team here. A whole wipeout for them. This is a bit too early for that, don't you think? As we're gonna take a look at the team fight damage, look at the Aaron Shiki. Despite being more of a late game marksman, he was able to deal a lot of damage, courtesy of the whole team, also putting more emphasis towards the gold lane. Innocent getting killed in the early game, and Aaron Shiki was able to use that to his favor, and now he is definitely up a lot of gold against his counterpart in the gold lane.
What a fight, right? I mean, that fight was an all-out 5v5, and SRG didn't even get to manage to get a kill. What an execution from Team Liquid. And now with the first Lord here, marching top lane, will they be able to do more damage? SRG, their high ground is okay with Innocent and Stormy standing.
And the siege is not really the greatest for Team Liquid ID. The thing that I can probably kind of expect is Yesgil will be the main focus, or like the main focal point of the siege potential. As the Feather Airstrike has already been used, can they actually use it to get the top turrets?
Does seem like the turret will fall. No, the turret will stand. Lord taken care of. Now TL, they're looking for an angle to perhaps apply more pressure. Now it's going to be Liquid here, still occupying the top lane. That's a knock-up and that's a kill. Yum's taken down, the turret falls as well. Stormy will be deleted. 5 members still stands, but SRG, they are able to protect their main base.
This is TLID at the peak of their form, man. Just Fabian going super deep with the electrifying beats. And this is the composition that they usually use to kind of boost Fabian's potential, knowing that you have a really good mechanical jungler. You want to put something that can carry. Look at that, Aran shooing Sekai's away. Can they actually use this? Maybe the bottom lane turret will be the one that's going to be focused on for TLID.
They got to defend this. Lord is top side, and that will be SRG doing their job here, defending that base turret in the bottom side of the map. But, I mean, TL, they're just...
Oh my lord.
They are in control now. They're looking for the mid. FTP! Fabian finds the kill. And that's going to be Cram up next. Innocent still holding on, but he finds a shutdown. He goes down as well. That's going to be 3 members here out for SRG, and TL will only pay with Aaron Cheeky.
They only got Aaron, but at what cost? 3 guys is already down around what Winter Crown. Can they actually finish this one here? 1 card and 2 lanes coming in.
Yeah, they are going for the dive. 1 by 1 here. It's a manhunt. Main base now being the target for TLID. And ladies and gentlemen, TL will find game 1.
Wow. 1-0 so far for Team Liquid ID. That was